was introduced to inspiration through a disability service advisor. We had went over my difficulties that I have because I'm severely dyslexic and autistic. And when I was talking to them about the difficulties I have with organising myself and writing concisely and being a more visual person, that's when they kind of recommended inspiration for me. And since then I have been using it for not only my studying but also work and home life. Used it for quite a few different things. So one of the biggest challenges I had was having to write reports and essays and stuff like that. Because my brain works a wee bit differently, I tended to ramble on. I tended to go down rabbit holes and write probably about twice the amount of what they were looking for. So I spent more time culling the words than actually focusing on the content. So having inspiration meant that I could use it to kind of put down like bullet points of what I should be writing about, and then put it onto a template and use that to keep me writing concise. So that was one of the biggest things. The other thing was being quite a visual person. If I just went and done the template straight away without the kind of visual bubbles and everything, I found that really hard to follow. But once I'd done the bubbles and I could see kind of the visual of it, it made it easier for me to follow the actual written stuff as well. What I would say is that in high school, I only passed 2 of my standard grades because at that point I hadn't been diagnosed and hadn't got any support. And I always thought, right, okay, I'm never going to be able to study, it's not for me. And it wasn't until later life, in my 20s, I went back to college and got the diagnosis and started using assistive software like Inspiration. Since then, I've managed to go through all the levels of studying and attain 2 degrees. So that's the difference it makes, that I couldn't even graduate out of high school, and here I am using getting the right support, getting the right assisted software in place, and I can do anything now. I feel that there's no barriers, and it just gives me the confidence to actually speak about dyslexia, autism, and hopefully me speaking about it will let other folk know that this is here and help other folk. So that's what I get out of it, that I'm able to kind of have the confidence to speak about it and also to help other folk, as well as to do everything I do, like my studying.